Hello, beautiful people. My name is Tanya, and welcome to Cutie Talks Beauty. If this is the type of content you like, please make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. Please leave comments. That's just going to help me do better in every video that I do. And I'm going to get right to it. I'd like to mention too, I'm not like a YouTube guru person or an influencer. This is just something I do for fun. I have a full-time job as a nurse, so my videos are not going to be professionally edited, and I doing this on my phone, and so I may not be always looking where I should be looking, and etc. So please forgive me again. This is just something I do for fun, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy doing it. So but I'm really excited. I have a lot of and I'm looking over at my perfumes. I have a lot of body mists and perfumes out here. I'm probably not going to be able to get them all in this video. And I already talk fast as it is, and I don't want to talk too fast, so I'm going to probably do this in 2 parts. So I don't even know what I'm gonna, well, I know what I'm gonna start with, but I don't know what I'm gonna end with, but I'll figure it out as we go along. But anyway, so again, my name is Tanya. This is Cutie Talks Beauty, and we're gonna get into these fragrances. So I'm gonna start off with so in my last video I did 2 combinations that I get tons of compliments on, and I'm going to mention them in here. I'm not going to talk about them a lot because I have a lot of other ones to talk about, and I have a whole video dedicated to those 2 combinations. But in that video, at the end of that video, I mentioned that I had a 3rd combo that I had just worn that day, and I thought about putting it in the video, but I didn't want to be too long, so I said I'd mention it in this one. So that's the one I'm going to bring up first, and that is, I have to reach over. Still don't have my beauty room set up, so I'm doing this in my living room on my couch. So anyway, so I'm gonna first tell you about the body spray from Bath and Body Works, and I do prefer Bath and Body Works over like Victoria's Secrets and Pink. I don't know why, I just do. Other than Warm and Cozy, I just haven't found any that I'm crazy about. I don't know what I did to this, messed up the bottle, but anyway, so most of my layering is done with body mist from Bath and Body Works, and then my perfumes. So, and I usually put my body sprays on first and my perfumes. I don't know why I do that. That's just how I do it. You can do it however you want to do it. So I think because the body sprays are the perfumes are really are stronger, but I spray a lot of the body mist on there, so I don't know. Anyway, there's a method to my madness, I'm sure. So anyway, this is Among the Clouds, and the notes are wild berries, whipped vanilla clouds. And I've only worn it a few times. Definitely smells like berries, and I guess whipped cream maybe, but sweet berries, really good. And I layer that with Angel Nova. I absolutely love this perfume. It's one of my favorites out of the Angels. I'm not crazy about the original Angel, but I've got several of the other Angels, like Iced Stars. I don't know. I've got several other ones, but this is by far my favorite. And it's great by itself. I get compliments. I've had women that I work with buy this just from smelling it on me. This is actually, it doesn't look like I've used a lot, but this is actually my 2nd bottle of this. So I have used quite a bit, or maybe my 3rd, definitely my 2nd for sure. So I use this quite a bit. And as I will probably mention every video, I have tons of perfumes. I will do, once I finish my beauty room, I'll do a tour of it. Tons of perfumes, tons of body sprays. So for me to go through a full bottle of anything, that's saying something. So really, really good. If you don't have this, definitely pick it up. It should still be available. I don't think it was one of their temporary ones that you can't get your hands on anymore, or limited edition ones. So and I have my computer here. I don't want to like look up the notes on every single one of them, but I haven't looked up the notes on Angel Nova in a while, so I do want to look up those notes and just go over that briefly, but I don't want this to be too long. So but it's fruity rose, sweet, oud, tropical, woody, spicy. That's the kind of the description on Fragrantica. And top notes are raspberry and lychee. There's rose and benzoin and akagala wood. So So this has the raspberry and the lychee, and so it's fruity, sweet, but not too sweet, not cloying. And then you, wild berries, you know, you mix that together. They just are so good together. I got so many compliments when I wore this, which is why I mentioned it in my last video, because I just got a lot of compliments. And I'm not going to, again, say too much of the things that I said in my last video, but I did mention in my last video that I'm not someone who gets compliments a lot on fragrances around people that I work with and that know me, because they expect me to smell good like they expect me to wear clothes. I'm always going to smell good. They know this because I'm always going to be wearing something. And so that's not anything new. So when I get compliments from family, from coworkers, you know, that's a surprise to me, because the most I'll ever hear from them is, oh, you smell good, or you always smell good, or, you know, so, but when they start asking me, what are you wearing? That's something new. That's something different. What, you know, then I know I've got something good. So Among the Clouds, Bath and Body Works, right? Among the Clouds. Yeah. And Angel Nova, great together. Okay. The next two I'm going to mention are the ones from my previous video. I'm going to go through them quickly because I did a whole video on them, as I mentioned before. So if you want to know notes, if you want to know more about them, please go see that video. But I did say I would mention them in this video, so I'm going to mention them. And the first one's going to be Gingham Gorgeous, one of their new ones. No, not, yeah, Gingham Gorgeous, one of the new ones. From Bath and Body Works, and at the time they only had the travel size bottles. I have since ordered the full size bottle, but I think the notes were strawberry, peach, and something else. It doesn't say on the back of the bottle. And then Good Girl Blush, their newest one. As I mentioned before, even if you don't like the other Good Girl Blush fragrances by Carolina Herrera, try this one. It's very different. It's got peony in it. I think this has peony in it too, if I'm not mistaken. And it's not too floral. I don't like florals unless they have some kind of sweetness or something to it. But if it's just a straight floral, I'm not gonna wear it. I don't. That's just not what I like. So it's got a little bit of sweetness. They're both light. They're airy. They're perfect for spring. Really, really good together. I've got a bunch of ones already that I'm going to be putting with this. I've already found, but I didn't want to talk about all of them in this video. So, and I've already seen people doing a bunch of videos mixing this, because this is going to be really popular this spring. So, but so I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll mention one other one. I'm gonna mix it with is Versace Bright Crystal Absolu, and I might talk about that in another video, but more about that. But that's another one that I'm probably gonna put with that. Oh, and then I am going to put, what is this? Yes, I Am Bloom Up. Love this. So good. I don't think I've talked about this in a video. I just got it, but oh my gosh, it smells so good. And I think I brought this out to compare with something else, so I might talk about this later as I move on. But anyway, so my next one is going to be the other one that I did in my last video, and that is Bubblegum Pop and Khamrah Lattafa. I don't think I said the name of it in the last video, but yeah, a lot of people say it's a dupe for Angel Share. I don't agree. They're similar, but they don't smell the same. This is a little bit more feminine. Angel Share to me is feminine, but a lot of people think it's masculine. This is probably more feminine than Angel Share. So if you felt Angel Share was feminine, this is cheaper and it's more feminine. It's but again, I'm not going to get into the notes. I'm going to get into all that because I did that in my last video. So please, see that. But smell so good together. If you don't have Bubblegum Pop, if you weren't able to get it because it's not available right now, you can do it with the Toy 2. That's a bubblegum scented, the pink teddy bear, Moschino, I think this is the brand. But this smells very similar, so at least in the opening. So they pair very well together. These both have tuberose in it, and this has that bubblegummy tuberose, and that's why it makes it smell so good. But this is also kind of spicy and kind of apple pie-ish, and it's just together they just smell so good. Also, if you don't have Bubblegum Pop, you can try My Way. My Way smells really good with Bubblegum Pop. It also has that bubblegummy tuberose. I haven't tried these two together because I want to use up my bubblegum pop, and I know they smell awesome together. So, but this is something you can try if you have these 2 perfumes. So, next, what am I gonna do next? Okay, so this is actually not a Bath and Body Works spray, but I had to mention this because this is one of the first layering combos I tried years ago. Back when you couldn't find layering combo videos on YouTube, and I had so many, I was already layering, and so I was just trying different things, and this is one of the first ones that I put together. And when I tell you, and I may have mentioned this in another video back then, I don't remember now, it's been some years, but when I tell you that the people follow me around when I wear this combo, it's crazy the compliments that I get. People, they smell so good together. And then I mean, I was at work, and a guy that was applying at my job followed me down the hall, like saying, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good, you smell so good," you know, and he kind of had everybody laughing because he just kept following me, talking about how good I smelled. So these 2 together, really, really good. This is Girl of Now, Elie Saab, by Elie Saab. Girl of Now, one of my absolute favorites. I've gone through several bottles of these. It's one of the first perfumes. It's something I used to wear all the time before I had a lot of perfumes, and it was my main perfume. It is pistachio sweet, so nutty sweet. I'm gonna look up the notes here real quick. Okay, but while I'm looking at the notes, I'll keep talking. So it's very, very sweet. It can be, I don't think it's cloying. To me, it's not too sweet, but I know for some people it's too sweet. So if you're one of those that like it, but felt it was a little too sweet, pairing it with, this is Swiss Arabian Oud, Shag Off Swiss Arabian Oud. It's supposed to be a dupe for Oud Bouquet. I don't own Oud Bouquet. I've gotten a sample of it years ago, but I can't remember. I know they were similar, but I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I liked this one even better, and it was cheaper, or I liked it at least enough to not buy Oud Bouquet and just buy this. Also, if you have, I think it's Dark Temptation by Be Layered, that smells like Oud Bouquet. It's a dupe for Oud Bouquet, and it smells like this. So if you don't have this, you can layer this with the Dark Temptation, and it smells so good. It's sexy. This is just girly, Girl of Now, girly, sweet, but then you add this to it, and it is so sexy. I can't even explain it, except that, like, to say that and this is considered a gourmand. So I'm trying to find it for you. I don't want to take too much time though, so if I can't find it, then and I'm on Fragrantica. Okay. Now, okay, I think I found it. Okay, so almond, sweet, these are the accords basically. Nutty, fruity, citrusy, ambery. So the notes are pistachio, pear, mandarin orange, almond, orange blossom, magnolia, almond milk, tonka bean, cashmere, and patchouli. I do not like patchouli. I know patchouli is important to strengthen perfumes, the length that it lasts, and the just the projection of it. So I get it, but I don't like patchouli. So if you're someone who doesn't like patchouli, you'll still like this, because I don't get patchouli in this. It's very strong perfume. You can smell it down the hall, and it lasts for a long time. So I feel like that the patchouli is doing its job in this, but it doesn't have that dirty patchouli smell at all. So if you're, if someone who shies away from patchouli, fragrances with patchouli, you're safe with this one. Okay, and then as far as Shag Off Oud goes, may not be able to just look up these notes. Well, but it's got oud in it, but it's also, it doesn't have that strong, off-putting oud. This is a sweet fragrance, but the oud balances it out really well. Oh God, that smells so good. And this is a unisex one too. I've known men to wear this. My son-in-law smelled it on me and loved it and bought it and wears it and gets so many compliments, and people don't think he's wearing perfume. So this is definitely good for men, for women. I love to smell it on men. I love to smell it on women. It just smells good. So it's not feminine or masculine. It just smells good. But you add it with this, makes it very feminine. So, but these will always be my ride or die. Two perfume combos. I think I mentioned the Bubblegum Pop in my last video, and the Bubblegum Pop combination is definitely my favorite body mist with the perfume combo, but these are my two favorite perfume combos. Okay, so moving on. So I've got blush cardigan, and matter of fact, blush cardigan I'm pretty sure is the one that I layered with this. One of the ones that I layered with this, and it came out smelling so good. The notes in blush cardigan is raspberry, sweet raspberry, sugar dipped violet, and warm amber. And if I can get this to work, I will try to pull up Yes I Am. Okay, let me see. I don't want to, again, take up too much time just looking notes up. I am trying to find. I don't see Yes I Am bloomed up notes on here. But Yes I Am would be another one that would be good with Gingham Gorgeous. I think I mentioned that already. And it's sweet, but floral. I think it has raspberry in it, which kind of makes sense because raspberry. So, but it's sweet, it's floral. I love all the Yes I Am ones. I have every single one of them, and I love them. I love the bottle. I love everything about them. But this is probably my favorite. I'm gonna have to go back, and the hazelnut one, the Yes I Am Delicious, I think it was called. It was really good too. It was like a hazelnut chocolate, but I don't know. This one is perfect for spring. It smells so good. And then you add the blush cardigan to it. Really good. But the one I was going to talk about with blush cardigan really is Finery, Not Another Cherry. And I think I've seen somebody talk about blush cardigan with a cherry fragrance. I don't know if it was this one or if it was a different one. I can't remember, but I put this together on my own, so I didn't write down. Usually if I'm going to mention something that somebody else has come up with that I use and I love, I'm going to definitely mention their channel and their name. I'm going to give credit to where credit is due, for sure. And because, it's to share the love. So I'm definitely going to mention that if I'm using something that somebody else came up with and I just happen to love it. But I don't know if they used it with a different cherry, if the same one, and it just, great minds think alike. So I didn't write down their name, but yeah, in the future, anytime I mention something that somebody else I know for sure came up with before I did, and I got it from them, I'm gonna mention them. But anyway, this is Finery, Not Another Cherry. It's a cherry fragrance, and I don't know all the notes, but I'm having trouble looking notes up, so I'm not gonna waste time on that. But it's almost a dark cherry, but it's not a really dark cherry. Yeah, it's really good. I love this so much. If you don't have this, you can do, what is it, cherry and amber from Abercrombie and Fitch. I can't talk today. Or you can do it with the Guess Seductive Red. That's a really nice cherry. Probably any cherry. I've got the Carolina Herrera Good Girl cherry one. I can't remember what it's called. Maybe Good Girl Glam. Got that one. This is more tart to me than this one. This is just a nice perfume. Like it smells cherry, but it still smells perfumey. So that with cardigan blush, really, really good. This is, you know, the sweet red raspberries with the little bit of tartness of the cherry. They just balance each other out well. Got some compliments on this combo as well. And again, you know, strangers, I expect to get compliments from how I smell, but people I work with, I don't expect that. That was from at work. Another one that I mix with the Finery Not Another Cherry is Firecracker Pop, and that is the red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. When I got this is, and I even hate mentioning it because it's not available right now, but summer's coming and I'm hoping it comes back. But oh my God, I got this last year and this smells like, or it reminds me of 7-Eleven's cherry slushies, or I guess any cherry slushie. But I just grew up as a kid having slushies at 7-Eleven, and as soon as I smelled this, I was like, oh, 7-Eleven slushie. That's what this is right here. So, you know, but it came out, I guess, I think it did come out around 4th of July, so it's got the red, white, and blue. But yeah, that's absolutely what it reminds me of. It smells so good. I love it. And then you can mix it, you know, this is a sweet cherry, like a slushie, and then this is a little bit more of a tart cherry. So you get a really strong cherry scent, but they kind of balance each other out because this isn't as sweet. And so this adds sweetness to this, adds a little tartness to this, because this might be a little too sweet for some people. Like I wouldn't ever wear this by itself. Like the Bubblegum Pop, I would wear that by itself, even though it smells like bubblegum. I would wear it by itself, but this I wouldn't wear by itself because it is just like a cherry, smell like a cherry slushie. And so I would need to balance this out with something. And a lot of people don't want to walk around smelling like a cherry slushie. So if you're one of those people, but you really like something like this, then try it with this here. You can try it probably, like I said, most cherry fragrances. I tried Scandal by Night with it. I think the one that's cherry, and it didn't work for me. It didn't work that with this. So I won't say any cherry fragrance, but these two work really, really well. They go so well together. Love these. I haven't tried it with the Good Girl. I think maybe I did. I can't remember. I don't know. But anyway, so that's another great cherry combo. Smells so good. People are gonna want to eat you. So the next one is Girl of Now Shine. I love Girl of Now fragrance. I love the Girl of Now Shine fragrance, and I don't remember why I didn't get the Girl of Now Forever one. I think it just wasn't as good to me as these two. But this one, if I'm not mistaken, has pineapple in it. So it's very similar to Girl of Now, but it's got some different notes. And so it is a little lighter. The Girl of Now is a little heavier. This is a little lighter because of that fruitiness. It's a little sweeter to me. But not like so much a cloying sweet like the other one can be. It isn't as strong to me as that one, but it's still very strong. And it just smells really, really good. And so I love pineapple scents, but I don't get enough pineapple from this. So I decided to mix it with, or layer it with Pink Pineapple Sunrise. I love this body spray as well. I mean, it definitely gives me that pineapple. It's artificial pineapple, you know, it smells like synthetic pineapple, but still, when you add it with this, because this by itself is a little too synthetic smelling to me, even though I really like it. But when I add it with this, it kind of kills that synthetic artificial pineapple smell, and it's just really, really nice. It adds more pineapple to it without making it smell artificial. It's sweet. It's something that, like, my Girl of Now, it's not really, I wouldn't wear it in the summer unless I wore it with something different. I definitely wouldn't do it with Shag Oud in hot weather. That would kill somebody, choke them out. So, but these two I feel like are safe to wear during the summer. This is pretty much a spring summer fragrance, and you know, just comes out around that time of year. So, and this is light enough to wear this time of year. So, which is springtime right now. So, this is perfect spring, summer, compared to my other girl of now. So this is what I replace with her in the hotter weather. So these ones are kind of wild cards. I'm still playing with these last two, but, and I think that's actually, I think I'm actually made it through all of them in this video, so yay me. Okay, so okay, so these last two are kind of wild cards. Well, the last one, I should say. This one I'm feeling pretty confident about. My Coco Mademoiselle. I'm sentimental, so I didn't buy this because I love it. I bought it more because did I mention Absolutely Blooming? I think maybe I don't know. Okay, so I may have had one more, but I am sentimental and I love Coco Mademoiselle. I have a great respect for Coco Mademoiselle, or not Coco Mademoiselle, Coco Chanel. For the Chanel brand in general, like I have a lot of Chanel stuff on my walls, stuff like that in my beauty room. So I got Chanel number 5. I've got several of the Chanel ones just because of respect. So these are a little pricey, not super pricey, but they're a little pricey, and for something that I'm not crazy about. But I wanted to love this one. This was supposed to be the newer, fresher version in the Coco line. It's supposed to be the newer, fresher version. It was supposed to be just, you know, for younger, which, you know, I'm almost 48 years old, but I consider myself young. So this is for younger people, and to me, most of these, the Coco Chanel perfumes, they had either the aldehydes in them or they had scents in them, patchouli. They were just too strong for me. They were too older woman smelling for me. So when I heard this about this first coming out, I was like, oh, I've got to get it because this is going to be more me, because it's the younger version, right? It's probably because it's a floral, and I'm not big on florals, so that probably has a lot to do with it. But it's not bad. It smells good. It's just not something I'm going to reach for without a little help. So what I've added to it was whipped rose latte, which is also a floral, but I didn't want to take away from this by adding something really sweet to it, because, you know, when I am wearing this, it's going to be in certain occasions where I want to feel a little bit more sophisticated, and wear something a little bit more sophisticated. I might be wearing a business suit or something that I didn't want to smell too sweet and girly. So, but still be me and smell a little sweet and girly. So whipped rose latte is really, really good. It smells, it's got a little sweetness, but it, you know, it's called rose, you know, so it's still got that floral grown-up smell, but it's a little sweet as well. The notes are crushed rose petals, cocoa flower, and whipped foam. So I guess that whipped foam adds to the sweetness. This has been compared to or considered a dupe for Delina. I don't think it's a dupe for Delina at all, just because it has rose and Delina has rose. You know, maybe the rose is what people are picking up on and saying it's a dupe. It's not a dupe to me, but it layers very well with Delina. I love layering this with Delina. The Delina exclusive, I feel I don't have to layer anything with, but the Delina, and I don't have to layer anything with Delina, but anybody who knows about Delina, you know it's a very, very strong perfume. I didn't bring it. I might bring it out in another video, so because I hadn't planned on talking about it, but it's a very strong perfume. It's got that really sharp opening, and that's kind of off-putting to some people. So knowing that and knowing the environment that I work in, and some people are sensitive to perfumes, when I wear Delina at work, I wear it with this. And if I wear it out or somewhere, I'll wear it by itself, because I want to be, when I walk in the room, I want people to notice me. And it's a very popular, pleasant scent, crowd-pleasing type of scent. It's just that sharpness to it, I think it's from a rhubarb, can be a little off-putting. So this layers very, very well with it, but I wouldn't use it to replace it, because it's not the same. So, but these two together, it gives me a kind of that girly sweetness without being too girly, still grown up, still mature. So they layer very well together. I say it's kind of, I'm on the fence because I feel like I can find something that goes even better with this, but for now, this is what I'm using. Okay. Next one, this one I have just tried like one time on paper and then one time on my arm. I haven't worn it out yet, so I don't know how I feel about it yet, but they smell pretty good, just that initial spray together. This one is the Coco Mademoiselle. I think it's the Lulo, Leauo, like supposed to be the lighter version of a perfume. So this is the Coco Mademoiselle. It says on the bottom, ou pour la nuit. I used to speak French. I should pronounce better than that, but my pronunciation was never good. So ou pour la nuit. And so it's just a lighter version of Coco Mademoiselle, or a different version. It's a flanker of it. And I actually think I like this one better. Coco Mademoiselle probably has patchouli or something in it like that yeah, I think I like this version better, but still not crazy about it. Again, florals, not my thing, so I was trying to see if there's notes on the back, but no. So I mixed it with Fairytale. Fairytale is pomegranate nectar, fresh orange blossom, vanilla bean, warm amber. And I feel like that adds a little touch of some fruitiness to it, a little sweetness from the vanilla. So, but still grown up woman, mature. I can wear it to certain events, functions where I have to be dressed up and professional. So I wanted to look up these notes real quick, but I'm probably not gonna have time because this video is getting a little longer than I'd like. So, but I'm oh, low privee. That's what it is. Okay, it is. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably backwards, but it's Leauprivee. So low privee. So Coco Mademoiselle low privee. So this is, like I said, it's a little lighter. It's not as heavy. If I went back and looked at the other one, it probably has patchouli or something in it that makes it off-putting a little bit to me, and it's a floral, and this may not have that or may not have as much of it. So if you didn't care for Coco Mademoiselle, it's a lot of people love that perfume. So, but if you were someone who maybe didn't love it, you liked it but you didn't love it, but you want something similar, you know, you maybe try this one. I don't know. So anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about in this video. I think I was going to mention Miss Dior Absolute Blooming with You're the One. I had planned on talking about that, but I'm still not sure about these two combos together. So it's, you know, you can try it and see what you think. I haven't worn them out and really got to experience them to really say, yes, these are killer together. But I think that they're going to be good together. When I've just tested them out. I haven't actually tried, and I probably have 100 different sprays on my arm. So I don't know for sure, but I think that these are going to be good together. So I'm going to throw these in there, but you know, I might talk about them in my next video if I wear them and really, really like them. So anyway, again, my name is Tanya. This is Cutie Talks Beauty. Those are the combos that I have for you today. Just a little bit about my channel very quickly. I talk about obviously a lot perfumes. I'm gonna be talking a lot about perfumes and layering combos. I don't ever go out with just one scent. I just can't. I have too many, so I'm always going to be layering. My preference is to layer a perfume with the body mist, but sometimes I'll layer perfumes with perfumes. I usually use Bath & Body Works body mists, but I'm trying to get into Victoria's Secret's pink body mists a little bit more, so I can talk about those on my channel. I do hair reviews. I do wig reviews. I have a wig review coming up. I have several wig reviews coming up here on and in some different colors and different things. This is, I had her name until Jalisa, I think. Jalisa. And I didn't do a review on her when I got her, and I've had her for a few weeks now. She's my everyday to work hair. I absolutely love her. She's perfect length for work, perfect curls for work. And I think over time, she's gotten even better. She's lost kind of that initial shine and everything. And so she's gotten even better. I think, I mean, it's been all day, so I need to comb her out. But, and I have her in a few other colors, and I will be doing first impressions on her in some other colors. But this is a 2. And so anyway, but so I'll be talking about some wigs here pretty soon, and then my hair care journey and my weight loss journey. I've gotten back on keto, and so I'll be talking about that. So I'll have a lot of things I'll be talking about coming up. So if you're interested in any of those subjects, please stay tuned. I did my last video like a week and a half ago. I'm trying to do a video every week, but I am a registered nurse. Got this shirt on Amazon, registered nurse. So I am a registered nurse, and so I have a very busy schedule, but I definitely want to put out more content. And so but again, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think. I just want to do better and better, so I can't do that without getting positive feedback. I will delete anything that's negative. I don't have room for negativity in my life, but I definitely welcome positive feedback, positive constructive comments that will help me be better and do better. So my camera situation is going to be like this for a while, because again, I don't get paid to do any of this. I'm not one of those people on YouTube. So everything I do, I don't get free stuff. I pay for everything myself, so everything I do comes out of my pocket. So right now I'm going to be either recording on my laptop or my camera, so I mean my phone, so I apologize that it's not the best of quality, but it's not about me or the quality. It's just about as long as you can get the content that you're looking for. So hopefully I'm giving that to you. And I'm going to try to do some videos on the weekend instead of after work, because I'm usually drained and tired after work, and I'm all over the place and mentally. And so, and I definitely want to give you good content. So I'm going to try to do it better about that. But again, this is only my second video in years. So I plan to get better. But anyway, I thank you for your time. I probably won't edit this video, so it will be long, and I apologize if I have time to edit it. I will edit it. If I don't, then I will work on my editing skills as well, so I can do better. But it takes me a long time to edit, so I may not have time for that. So anyway, but thank you again for watching. Thank you for your patience. I hope I gave you some great perfumes. Go out there, try them, get them compliments, know you smelling good. And until next time, stay beautiful. And again, thank you.